Following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain. Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today I'm going to do a sea trial of the Bayliner Element XR7. This is an interesting boat. She's got the layout of a pontoon boat, but the M-shaped hull of the Element series, so I'm very interested to see how she handles. Let's get right into it by starting at the hull. No pontoons here. This is all sport boat, or more specifically, all Element. The M-shaped hull became popular with the first Element years ago, and it showed an easy boat to trailer, docile handling characteristics, and flatter turning that kept first-time boaters more comfortable. We can see the M shape by looking at the hull from the stern. Drive her onto a trailer, and the bunks fall right into the legs of the M. Forward, the high bow allows this boat to take chop and wakes of passing boats much better than a pontoon boat ever could. While she still does lean into the turns, it's a much flatter turn with more slide to the stern that brings her around better. So let's look at the numbers. The Bayliner Element XR7 has a length overall of 25 feet 6 inches, a beam of 8 feet 6 inches, and a draft of 2 feet 3 inches. With an empty weight of 4,464 pounds, 60% fuel, and 2 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 5,483 pounds. She'll accommodate up to 200 horsepower, but here we have the base Merc 154-stroke turning a 15-pitch prop. Bringing her up to full power, we reached a top speed at 5850 RPM and 38.4 miles per hour. That speed produced a fuel burn of 14.2 gallons per hour, and with her 40-gallon fuel capacity, that meant a range of 98 miles. Her best economic speed seems to be at the 3,500 RPM and 22.9 miles per hour level. That speed brought the fuel burn down to 5.8 gallons per hour for a range of 142 miles. Comfort is the operative word on board the XR7, and that translates to the operations as well. Slamming the throttle will only have her accelerating gently and smoothly, reaching planing speed in 4.3 seconds. She'll continue accelerating to 30 miles per hour in 12.5 seconds. She's a remarkably comfortable cruising boat, but her helm seat contributes to that in no small part. More on that later. With a capacity for up to 16 people, comfort better be on the table. She cruises gracefully with no jerky motions. Certainly people will feel relaxed enough to walk from one gathering area to another even while underway, and there's always something to hold on to while doing so. When we add power, the bow comes up to just her 5-degree high cruising attitude, and that's where she'll stay. We couldn't find choppy water on our test day, but as we cross back and forth across the wake of the camera boat, we can see how this hull configuration serves the comfort level well. She stays quite dry, throwing almost no spray, and we can even see how the topsides stay dry. The M hull did produce flatter turns as she leans just a bit when the turn is initiated. Again, first-time boaters will love this aspect. Now notice that the helm is on an elevated platform, so it makes it that much easier for the captain to see over the heads of the occupants in the forward seats. There's a good layout of the panel with a pair of multifunction gauges providing the information stream. To the right, one of the 2 stainless drink holders is adjacent to the accessory plug and MP3 port. A covered compartment is in the center with a notch lid to allow wires to access the same plugs. The wheel is mounted to a tilt base, and toggle switches all have lighted ends to show when activated. Now, as much as all these seats have an elevated level of comfort, none of them come close to the comfort level of the helm seat. It's not just comfortable, it's crazy comfortable. This is the optional ultra-luxury helm seat. It's very plush and of course swivels and slides. It also has adjustable headrests and reclines with the flip armrest self-leveling. You just get the feeling of sitting in the seat rather than on it. Great job with this one, Bayliner. So overall, we've got a comfortable boat with gentle handling characteristics that has good economy and a capacity for up to 16 people. Well, that's my performance evaluation of the Bayliner Element XR7. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.